Hello, everyone. We are live and streaming. This is BIT quarterfinals between GK and TMW. TMW being the 6th seed and GK being the 3 seed. And the match is likely to get underway in the next 5-10 minutes. My name is Black, and I have two others commentating for me. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Juve.
And I'm Eternal.
And so we're waiting for, looks like settings are being determined for the server. Anybody want to commentate on the match and how they think will go, or any thoughtful insight?
We're taking a quick look at the rosters right now. GK is missing Chewy, and he's probably their most important player. He's just a headshot monster.
GK started off the entire season really well while I was starting. And I believe they even beat Valiance, but then towards the end they tied TWM, so it's good to see how they do now.
Yep, in week 2, GK beat Valiance. GK actually, I think, weeks 3 through 5 or something like that was number 1 in the round robin. We might be live here. It's Nordtown. I'm gonna need a streamer. It's Nordtown. GK is Rodox on bottom, and TMW is top as Swadium. I'm gonna make the settings real quick. You guys want to call out what's happening?
I think it's live? Yep. Alright. TMW starting up the standard defensive with a crossbow up top and the rest of them going down bottom around U house. Ooh, never mind, they're spreading down out their crossbowmen.
Looks like GK is also playing it pretty safe in Graveyard Alley, getting a spread with their expos.
Just to be sure, Juvie, could you pull up the URL and confirm that the stream is live in chat?
Yeah.
In game chat. So GK kind of took off to the left and is inside alleys right now. See what the loadout is here.
We're live.
TMW's got 2 cav, GK 1 cav. 3 infantry and 2 archers for GK, as opposed to 3 archers and only 1 infantry for TMW. So TMW does not have a what would be considered a conventional close quarters loadout. A lot of ranged and a lot of cav.
That's risky for him. TMW does not have its big heavy shooter guys. Crazy Boy's not here, and Clockwise is good at what he does, but I think Beer's a bit better.
I've seen this 2 cav thing work for TMW before. Between Main and Black Tide, they pull it off well. Interesting to see how GK will react, though.
Unless, I don't think GK is going to push, because GK, I think, has them exactly where they want them. Unless TMW decides to push, I think we're going to see a master here.
Yep, they're divided. Which might actually be a good thing if TMW managed to get their spawn.
Derpy took a crossbow there. He's only got a quarter of his health bar. Spawn is TMW near TMW, or the flag is near TMW spawn. So GK
Good for GK.
but
Bad death
gave up a
there.
kill there. TMW, Beer's gonna be coming in behind the crossbows and he doesn't even see him. TMW's crossbows are getting the kills though right now.
Main doing some good bump work there.
Uni getting the kill. Wow. Just great execution.
Just kidding about what I said about TMW's crossbows.
The only two GKs alive are on the flag. Derpy's already hurting. He took that crossbow early.
And that's
A flawless round,
wow.
yeah. So even though GK kind of pinned him in the back of Ginger, and TMW is not infantry, does not have a lot of, it only has one infantry. Even though GK had the loadout advantage and the position advantage, TMW made all their shots and executed better.
Yep.
I think their loadout really works well because the 2 cav can provide a lot of bumping and it's pretty easy to shoot someone while they're being bumped.
Looks like GK pushing up a little more farther than Ginger.
Honestly, though, I think GK should take a little bit more advantage of their bump cav, considering their Rodox.
Two separate fights going on here.
GK finally getting a kill on the left side.
I think they did exactly what they needed to do there, press the issue, not let the expos be as effective.
Ooh.
Main goes down. It takes 2 swings, but he's still got a small semblance of a health bar. There he goes. And it's just Black Tide left. And he goes down. So a near flawless round for GK. So GK reacting and deciding to press the issue, now let the crossbows get comfortable. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if this is like there's only like a 2-round difference in this match. The way the tournament's been going so far, they've been all really close.
Looks like GK is looking to
And these
press the
are
issue
both
again.
pretty good teams.
Good bump slash
Hiroshima,
by
yeah.
here.
Black Tie's doing the crossbow. Oh, never mind. He was doing crossbow.
Oh, TMW, is that a
Okay.
cav? Yeah, Main's scouting it behind him. Main might go for a bump slash here. If they lose track of him. Good kill by Clockwise.
Yeah, did you see what Black Tie did though? He distracted him so he went around him and then Clock shot him right in the back.
Black Tide's crossbow cav is very effective.
It's gonna be disastrous without a cav.
I think GK, this is a very common kind of position for Balian, and in my previous scrims with Balian. GK has effectively two of the three masters covered, so they should just be content to sit right here and play the odds.
Even so, Team W's loadout is really good for Master. It gives them the mobility with the cav, and they can shoot from different angles as the other team moves on it. I honestly really like it. I've never tried it myself, but it looks like it's worth trying. If you have two decent cavs that can work well together and a few guys who can shoot somewhat well.
GK just can't. They probably won't. They probably know better, but GK just can't try to move through TMW spawn if they do get a scenic master.
Yeah, no, they'll have to go in front.
And we got about 30 minutes till master.
I certainly hope not.
Oh, whoa.
That's bad.
Isn't it?
At
Oh.
least that's favorable.
Back in graveyard.
I gotta say, probably essential.
But Soda gets a shot as D-Man turns his back. And now Black Tide's gonna try to get a... And they take out Black Tide. But Soda picking them apart.
Tried to take on the whole team there.
See how TMW approaches the graveyard master. Sending one around into GK spawn. The other two hitting from alley side. Yep. Clockwise snuck around the corner. Headshot him when he wasn't paying attention. Beer's gonna have to pull out something miraculous here.
Ooh. See, and I'm telling you, it's probably going to end up being a near flawless round. Yep. Even though the match itself is tight, the rounds aren't.
I think GK would have been better served kind of like maybe not rushing immediately to the flag and just kind of standing there and making TMW either go through them or go the long way around them and trying to catch a group when they're separated. Just turning around and running for the flag and all standing on it and letting them get angles wasn't the best approach. Who's that crossbow up here? Sodom or Sue getting a shot.
That guy always amazes me with his shooting with that ping.
Do Europeans, is there any European that's not a good crossbowman or a good archer?
Black Tide, obviously.
Pretty sure Black Tide would be considered a pretty good one. And definitely by North American standards. Soda pulling back. So GK doesn't have all their troops in Ginger. They got more of a spread now. Got one on the catwalk.
Looks like another round of waiting. Not sure what GK can do at this point. If they don't press the issue, they have a pretty big disadvantage moving on Master.
I think GK does fine. Again, they're going to need either middle or graveyard master. Scenic 1 pretty much condemns him, and Soda takes out Cores who was on the GK's catwalk.
Anyone know whose map choice this was? I think it was GK's, but I'm not sure.
It should be GK's, because GK is the higher seed.
Yep.
So, Soda's being very strong right now. Oh, he's getting on the rooftop, seeing if he can sneak a shot. Because Cores is no longer up there to spy on him. Master in 10 minutes or 10 seconds. Ish. There we go. Scenic spawn, yep. GK really missed an opportunity last round when they got the graveyard spawn. Now luck is give them a scenic and it's gonna be hard. If they're gonna go through, are they gonna try to go through?
Hit it together.
Nope. All right, they're doing the right thing. They're moving to the end of upper, going through scenic. It would be a lost cause if they went through a TMW spawn, but they have a chance here. D-Man pushing clockwise.
They just need to be patient.
Hiroshima's already hurt though.
Yeah, but now TMW is they're trying to split them in all directions.
Main getting a
good
kill.
by Main.
Hero goes down. And he gets picked up by Blacktide. Yeah, TMW's just got angles on him.
Yeah, and that
Perfect round, wow.
So TMW's looking pretty strong right out of the gate. An unconventional, well, for NA standards, a very unconventional loadout as far as classes, but they definitely made it work. Other than the round where GK was able to
call it unconventional. I've seen many other teams do it. I think Wapa was the first team to really do this on the competitive scene in North America. Same loadout for Team W.
GK swapping out some players. GK brought Prisoner in. Prisoner's a really good shot, so I think they're going to go more range heavy this time around.
They also brought Salahuddin in, which I think was a good call. He's good on any class.
GK's got 3 crossbow like I expected. If not 4.
They have a fourth
was in scenic. Someone just went down.
Salahuddin already.
Oh, my minimap is glitching.
Oh, I thought Black Tide was gonna get an easy kill there.
My minimap glitched there.
Anyone see what happened to Salahuddin? Did his horse get couched out from under him?
Yeah, if you look at the minimap is all wrong. Actually, it might be up to date now. Yep. Black Tide is around the corner right there. Coors and Saladin are about to...
Oh, if you check out the comments here, Hiroshima said that worry level's high. GK's getting tense. It's a pretty damn tense game though, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's always tough when elimination's on the line. If this was GK's map choice, I think that's bad news for them, because TMW is not going to pick a very open map, and I think that's where GK would be able to dominate TMW. From experience, I know TMW is very
I don't know,
iffy about the bigger maps.
I think with the addition or the development of TMW's European players, they do have a better cav presence than they've been historically known for.
Yeah, and all of the weak cav players really went to TWM, so they've got the best of the best in almost all regions here.
Yeah, Clockwise is a strong cav, Uni's a strong cav. Black Tide, mained. I'm sure Soda, if he wanted to, could play cav well. So, spawn, Master Spawn favoring GK. Prisoner taking out Black Tide's horse. Fights going on between Clockwise, got melee near the flag. Main couching cores before having his horse taken out. D-Man getting mained. Still very close. Oh, GK is actually down 2 to TMW. A lot of green.
Wow. There hasn't been a single round where the winning team lost more than one player.
Yeah, it's been utter dominance.
Yeah, look at Uni going 3-0. That guy can really hash it out in the melee.
GK only 1 infantry now. 4 crossbowmen, 1 cavalry.
I think this has really taken GK out of their comfort zone. They're not used to this at all.
Yeah, and I remember when I was in, well, I'm still on TMW, but I played a match versus GK, and it was all, oh, GK's been practicing on that map. They're legendary on Nortown, and so I'm sure that winning this, if they do, will really boost morale.
I think on the round robin, if I'm not mistaken, I think when Balian played both TMW teams in the round robin, that they both chose Nordtown. So both teams should be very comfortable with this map, but TMW seems to have much more comfort right now. TMW just kind of holding an alley here. Does anybody know if this module, when a cav's on a horse and he shows his health bar, if that's his horse's health bar or his actual health bar?
Which health bar?
See, I got like showing main at 1/3 of his health bar, and I'm not sure if that's his health bar or if his horse's.
I'm not sure.
Can't see any arrows or anything in them, or bolts.
You know, so far it seems to me like GK's biggest mistake has been rushing on the flag when it
Yeah.
spawns. They have time. They have over 2 minutes to get to it. They should take a bit more time and try and pick off a few expos while they can. Like
To be
rushing on the
fair to
flag, that's exactly
GK,
what Team W wants them to do.
Well, rushing the
yeah, to be fair to
flag.
GK, the master of field spawns have been pretty much pro TMW.
I don't know. I mean, GK had the last one spawn next to their spawn, and they had
Yeah,
the
that's
one in
true.
graveyard. I think GK. I think I think I think 9 times out of 10, if a team rushes to the flag, it's they compromise themselves. I bet there's a
Yeah, like last swap when GK had that flag that was right behind them at graveyard, they just basically bolted for it, and TMW got 3 shots in their backs.
I think there's probably a correlation
Yeah, they should have
between
taken the time to set up an expo up top and whatnot.
I bet there's a correlation between getting to the flag first and having a higher chance of losing the round.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
This one's in the
Master should
middle,
be any second, and there it is.
so this one will be interesting. GK sending 2 crossbow and a cav from lower. Let's see if they catch Soda. Soda's
Team
gonna
W's
try.
got an expo up top already.
Soda's gonna try
That's
and
gonna
sneak a
hurt.
shot here.
They have some wicked angles already, TMW.
Yeah. TMW sending guys in the see. TMW is moving away from the flag. Because I mean, what GK's in it going to be caught in a crossfire if they try to. They move on it right now. TMW
They have
getting
one guy
guys.
kind of dancing on it, but they're not moving en masse, which I think is a good move.
As long as these GK guys on upper do not let TMW get to the drop point, then D-Man should be able to sit on that flag for a long time and hold people off. But Cav are coming in.
Oh, nice kill. This is where playing from Europe can be a disadvantage when it comes down to the melees.
Yeah.
Although it hasn't showed so far.
Soda's still firing away.
Soda's used to playing with 180 ping, so this is no bad for him.
Locked out is gotten
I
2
suppose not.
critical shots though. GK 5 standing, TMW 4. 2v2s on the flag. Cav comes in, misses the bump. Clockwise is hurt, but so is D-Man. Getting the kill. Trading 1 for 1. It's 3 on 3. Soda's still lurking somewhere. And Prisoner is dropping down into upper. Core's getting the melee kill. That's big.
Looks like this one's gonna go to GK.
Yep. Uni's
Hard
just
fought
too
round.
far away to help. And he gets taken out by Lockdown anyway. But GK
Well done by GK.
gritting that one
they took
out.
their time. They got the angles.
And they knew what they had to do too. The guys at upper knew they had to contest the TMW's engender, so they couldn't let them develop a crossfire, and they successfully did that, and getting kills in the process.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of shaking off the rust, so to speak, and taking TMW a bit more seriously.
That was a great play by GK though. They had literally every base covered.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some water on for tea.
So GK has an opportunity here to tie it, and if nothing else, keep it within 2 for the next map. even though they stumbled out of the gate. TMW not really keeping one in Ginger. Using the shift a little more towards their spawn. TMW grouping up and sending 2 crossbows and an F with cav support down lower. You got 2 GKs here, 2 GK crossbowmen. They're gonna keep pushing. Nope, they're gonna hold the corner. Salas stopped on the post.
Oh, that really hurt his horse. Hey Eternal, do you know who generally calls for this TMW team?
So we're gonna have another master. What is this? Is this like 5 masters in 7 rounds? TMW in really good position here for 2 of the masters. Master in 5 seconds. Center again. This is gonna be good.
Here we go.
If GK does exactly what they did last round, they have a good chance.
Eternal, Juve is wondering, do you know who calls for this TMW team? If it's an individual.
Yeah, it's probably clockwise.
Huh.
GK trying to bully Black Tide off of his post right here. Clock getting a kill though. It's clockwise cav.
G-Man is brutal, D-Man is brutal.
Clockwise getting 2 kills
In
there.
a good way?
TMW has managed to get 2 kills while sitting on the flag this time. This is really looking bad for GK. Good shot by Coors. He's getting
3 and 2 of them are their best players.
I think Black Tide might have just taken out Maine's horse by accident. Good pick kill though. They stopped the flag bleeding for a little bit. See how long Coors can hold out here. He gets a kill. Oh no, it was a team kill. Forcing a team kill. That might actually be a no. There's only 1 GK left. Chainsaw's gonna need something special, and he doesn't get it.
Black Tide took that main's horse and life.
That gives TMW the map. Let's see if GK can make it a bit less severe.
This is same scenario as West Knights versus Canucks. You guys were actually up 5-2 going to the last round of the first half, and West Knights managed to win the last one, and then the match ended up being tied at 7-7 with 2 rounds to go. So GK could definitely use this.
Yeah, that was intense.
I think GK is in severe trouble if they don't get this. Then they can only afford to give up 1 or 2 rounds if you count going into a tiebreaker.
Salah gets dismounted early again.
Looks like we're gonna have another master. I think this will be 6 masters in 8 rounds. What is going on in spec chat? In those days, no one but Balian. What are they talking about?
Playing Cav on closed maps. Most teams would go entirely Inf crossbow or Inf archer.
Be looking at another master. "20 seconds till master. Assuming no kills happen in that time. TMW is so spread, it's going to be hard for GK to stay to not get sniped and picked off as they move to a master. And it's in the middle again.
Yeah, that's the worst place to be if you've got a spread out team. Now TMW's got crossfires from all over the place.
I think GK is doing well. They know that that one guy is way up on the wall, and if they move through upper or use upper as their main path, it's gonna keep him out of play for a while. Is GK going to go into these isolated? I think GK is doing a great thing here. GK is going in and getting the 2v1s, even though they gave up a kill. I thought they were going to commit to the guys in Ginger, but looks like only Salah is going for it. I think if you have Cav support, you go into Ginger and you try to take out Black Tide and Mained very quickly.
Look at how high that flag is already.
Yeah. There's a little too much indecision there by GK. Now that they just don't have the numbers to get TMW off the flag, I don't think. Unless D-Man gets some bumps, good bumps here. Clockwise good. Clockwise has been great this half.
Team W is really making their shots.
Yeah.
Every attempt D-Man made it a bump or a slash there, he got shot.
TMW is putting on a range clinic right now. This is just a brutal shooting gallery. And that's the half. It's going to be 6-2 favoring TMW. And GK just they started winning a little bit when they switched to crossbow heavy, but even then TMW just getting angles and picking them apart and just being very patient in master situations.
Yeah, this might have gone differently if GK weren't missing their two best archers, though. Phoenix Gold and Chewbacca, they're both, yeah, they can change the tide of battle. Kind of like the Angus effect for a team like Balian.
It was their map choice, though.
Yeah.
That hurts.
I think
That
the
hurts them,
MVP of the first half has to be TMW crossbows. First quarter, probably definitely Soda, and then this last quarter, I would say clockwise. And Soda was good too, and Unicorn deserves a mention. Unicorn hung in tough as the sole infantry.
And the bump Cav was excellent. I think TMW just had a great cohesion all around.
The Cav were definitely had a very strong presence in the first quarter. Not so much the second quarter for TMW. Like they even team killed each other a couple times. But I mean, it didn't matter. TMW's up 6-2 in the half.
So they only need 3 rounds to win.
Yeah, 3 rounds for TMW gets it. GK has to win 6 and can't lose more than 2. And then we would be looking at a tie scenario.
In which case that would go to a third map, right?
So it's been kind of upset central. I mean, GK was looking very strong. It was definitely one of the strongest looking clans during the round robin stage, but TMW just looks on point right now. Obligatory boxing matches going on right now. We'll see if second half starts a little sooner than the West Knights Canucks match. I'm not sure what was going on there, Juvie.
Noon TMW is going to take 45 minutes for the next segment to start.
According to Maine, you are the most black person he has ever seen.
Apparently.
I think Maine may have hurt Eternal's feelings.
Sorry if you'd said anything, I was just grabbing my teeth.
I questioned what kind of shenanigans went on in the West Knights Canucks match at half that took so long. Because you guys took forever to get going.
Yeah, we were just throwing around ideas for maybe like 6 or 7 different maps. Like, and it was funny because after I watched the stream afterwards, and you guys were so dead on with your predictions of which maps we would pick. 2 of you said Dry Valley and 1 said Ruins, and those were the 2 maps that I was kind of debating between. And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought that WK would really be ready for Dry Valley because we really upset them in our first match against them on Dry Valley. They had never played it before, and it was very frustrating for them. So I had assumed that they would be ready for it that time, and it's a strong map for us.
Alright, looks like we may have Reverend
Oh,
Village.
Reverend Village.
Appreciate the
I
courtesy.
love Reverend Village.
I'm gonna need a streamer.
Aren't you able to move around without
Yes, I
being
am.
sure?
I just need to get the settings in place before all the action happens.
Yeah, I don't really need streamer. I imagine morale is low for GK, but if they're gonna win it on any map, this might be one of them. I know this is a strong map for D-Man. He's really comfortable calling it. He knows how to play it.
This mini-map is incorrect. It is the Ruins mini-map. There we go. TMW, working to the left, or... Yes, left. And, kind of hanging out by church here. Very bottled up there. I think this is good for GK. I think GK can get a spread here. And really pinch TMW as long as they can ward off the Cav. Even though this is a European map, and I'm very reluctant to ever give Europeans credit for anything, I'm starting to kind of like this map, and it's starting to grow on me a little bit.
I've always loved this map.
It's clearly broken. It's not completely symmetrical.
I think it has to be symmetrical. I think there's plenty of, if played correctly, I think there's plenty of ways of attacking and moving about for both spawns.
And to be honest, I think that the fact that there's a river and the fact there's a church like completely ruins the map.
Ooh, that hurt.
I'm messing. I like this
D-Man
map too,
getting
honestly.
main
It's just that I'm rubbish at it.
Keeping it a 1-for-1. Prisoner's in trouble here. No, he's not. He's only got one archer to deal with. Hero getting a free run there. Unaccounted for. I think as long as the Cav do a good job protecting archers, I think GK can just kind of keep cycling. They can keep the spread. It was really a communication that led to that, to their death, to their only death. Hero getting a kill on Soda.
Good pick up there by Hero.
Bump stab by D-Man. Getting Uni, and Uni double tap. Oh, the archers are lighting them up. GK coming out firing. See if Beer can get a kill.
This map is you can play it aggressively if you want to. As long as you set up your angles right, you can press it in and get the fight happening early. Uni doing work with the spear.
Yeah. I am surprised he hasn't gone down yet. He's lost his shield though. As long as they can keep the archer alive, it's over. Black Tide doesn't get him. And Hero picks up Uni. Very strong by GK. Just kind of kept the circle and maintained the circle and kind of shifted counter to TMW and just hit their shots. When TMW finally made a run at it, the archers got several real close shots. So GK may be a little bit more comfortable now. Maybe they can, if they pick up one more, they can breathe a little bit. As it stands, it's still 6-3.
Real heavy calf. Look at that composition.
Good shot by Lockout. Lockout is being very well. He got overwhelmed by 3 cav there, 4 cav. Yep, just too many cav. Couldn't deal with him. But until that point, he'd been very impressive with his ranged. And D-Man's hurt too. TMW coming out cav heavy kind of is definitely taking GK off guard.
It's good to see teams keep their composition adapting rather than trying to stick with something that's not working.
Main getting a kill there. The cav numbers are just too much for GK to account for. That's a very good calling by TMW to come out and mix up the composition. So the 3-round difference is going to be bumped back up to 4, assuming Hiroshima doesn't pull something out of his ass.
Classic Black Tide.
So TMW
Same composition.
only needs 1 round to assure at worst a tie, and 2 more rounds and this match is over, and we have another upset for the tournament. Meh, on paper upset. I guess people that have been following recent developments wouldn't view it as an upset.
Hero going down early, that's gonna hurt them.
Black Tide picking off Prisoner.
If GK is gonna run 2 archers, they need to focus on keeping them alive.
Yeah, they got 4 cav, and I don't understand how their archers are going down so easy. You got a bloodbath early here. D-Man
doing a great job.
D-Man and Hero doing a good job. They're losing cav though. 4-on-3. Beer hurt. Got Black Tide stop though. Locked out some slick dodging cav charges.
Nice horse take.
He has been very impressive.
Beautiful bump lance by D-Man.
So what is it?
Oh,
Tide and
TMW
Soda
doesn't
still
hurt.
alive. Locked out takes out Soda.
Just as I say it.
So Black Tide, he's hurt too. So is Beer. And GK.
Locked out in D-Man.
GK not they're not dead. They are not dead. They still got room. 7-4 overall. GK 2-1 in this quarter. 4 cav, 2 archers for GK. 2 cav, 4 crossbowmen or archers for TMW. So GK's gonna need to avoid taking a bunch of hits early and maybe wait till Master. Or if they can, I doubt they'll get an opportunity. TMW won't give them an opportunity to make a charge.
I think the first shot of the round hit Beer, so that doesn't help.
What has song got to do with how you protect your archers? GK had kind of a poor job of doing that.
And TMW knows they got the range advantage and they can get angles, and so Black Tide's moving up, being pretty aggressive here. The smart thing is, I mean, even if Black Tide kind of overextends a little bit, it's going to be hard to make him pay. That side of the map is not very cav friendly. D-Man getting a kill on Soda.
That was a beauty.
D-Man's a huge reason why GK's not already lost. He's keeping him alive. Clock's hurt too. Clock has barely any health left. Hero getting caught there.
That's some good news. I think D-Man's force is down too.
Now he's up. But now GK archers are getting aggressive. locked out if he can get this kill on
Careful
clock.
giving him some shots.
If he gets him. Oh, wow.
Oh, beautiful kill by Demon.
Good shots. Wow, GK's execution is just immensely better right now. Beer the TK, but hopefully it's probably not going to cost him other than gold. Still got Black Tide and they still got Uni up. Although it's just two dismounted Cav pressing right now. Where's the fourth and fifth members of GK? They are lagging behind. Someone needs to help Beer. He ain't gonna be able to get his shield out or his melee out.
Why'd he leave him? Could have gotten a quick kill.
I honestly
GK
did not
still very
expect.
much in this.
GK is definitely showing a veteran presence. I wasn't expecting them to. I thought TMW would kind of come in and keep ahead of them and really push the pedal down. But GK's coming back fighting.
Nordtown is really home for TMW. They're not as comfortable on many other maps.
Oh, I am not sure. Well, oh, okay, never mind. That's the quarter's over. So, I mean, it's still anybody's game, and you got to think. I mean, Serenids are essentially, I mean, on 1,000. It's not much of a disparity, but Vigors are just a better version of Serenids for the most part. GK's got to feel it's definitely doable to make a comeback here. Streamer for me too. Okay.
GK.
It is 7-5. It is 7-5 favoring TMW, right? Yes.
Yeah. TMW just needs one round to make it at least a tie to keep themselves in. GK needs at least 3 to make it at least a tie to keep themselves in it.
So we got
GK
last quarter here.
beer for vinegar.
So 1 inf, 2 archers for main. Or oh wow.
Ooh.
Locked out has been on his game this map. He's been very effective. He's been left out on the island dodging cav and getting shots. So the initial build was three cav, 2 archers, and an infantry for TMW. GK sticking with a 4 cav, 2 archer. I'm kind of pulling for a GK comeback and a tie, personally. Not much developing here. Archers aren't really moving up and getting flanks as much as last quarter. Not a lot going on. GK is kind of using the right side in that wall. I think if only thing TMW should be doing right now is they maybe should be moving an archer and maybe their infantry towards church, and maybe moving up a little bit there. Master in the middle. Alright. Should be interesting. I think favors TMW slightly here. Because GK only has 2 infantry. They're not going to be able to really get angles. I think TMW should maybe slow down a little bit and not be so urgent to get on the flag. Ruin's in trouble out there. There's so many calves circling, it's going to be hard for him to stay alive.
Numbers are even, no one's on the flag.
Locked out another
nice shot by Locked Out.
Soda taken out, Locked Out. TMW, it's definitely looking like TMW is going to at least assure a tie here. It's 2 against 3, or it was 2 against 4, now it's 2 against 3. Oh wow, Vinegar gets a kill here. Oh, he got it. It's 2 on 2. Clock getting a good shot there. Health is definitely favoring TMW. And now numbers are. TMW. That was a good clutch play there.
That's really a tie. That is a tie.
At least a tie.
GK has to win three more rounds for it to be a tie. Still 4 cav, 2 archers for GK. Same build for TMW. I think GK could do well with maybe 1 more archer here. GK working the left a little more this time, near the church area. Hiroshima going for an early stab there. He missed. I think GK's 4 cav should go around and try and get this. Try to maybe take one of these cav out if TMW is going to be content to let them keep dogfighting.
D-Man almost had a good kill there, but his swing hit the wall.
Oh well, GK going for it on this side. Prisoner's in trouble. And he's not going to get any help. He's down. It's definitely not looking good for GK. They're going to get some kills early.
Something out of their ass.
They just lost Derp up. They just lost 2 Cav. Definitely not looking good.
Great bump there by Black Dad.
It's all unlocked out.
Man, good games.
There we go. Still have 2 rounds left, technically. But TMW has the magic number of 9, so TMW is going to advance. So that is our second on-paper upset of the tournament, and we still have 1 more match to go in the quarterfinals.
It's KOA and RAF, right?
Yes. Turtle, do you know when that is going down?
What?
RAF and KOA. Do you know when that will be?
Nope, I haven't really received any communication from them yet. I've heard from RAF that Easter weekend is not convenient for them, so it might be next week.
TMW just kind of cleared up there. I don't even know if GK is trying too hard right now. They got guys chasing Cav way out, losing archers to couches.
Must be really disappointing at this point.
Yeah, GK was looking so strong during the round robin too.
That was a really well fought match though. So now TMW is up against Valiance. That's going to be exciting.
No, they get Canucks.
Oh, alright.
Should still be exciting.
Nah, too easy.
I mean, it'll be more exciting than Valiants, of course. Everybody knows Valiant matches are always boring. Because the outcome is never in doubt. I'm just joking. Valiant barely beat what is probably seen as the weaker TMW team. Although it was a 5v5 for a part of it. We did have a lot of players that could not show up. We didn't have ideal lineups for each map. Not to make excuses or anything. So, one last round being played out. Kind of obligatory.
Again, doesn't really seem to be taken very seriously.
Just gonna matter for the overall scoreboard. GK's got 4, TMW's got 3. Now it's 3-3. 3-2 favoring TMW. D-Man's really hurt. So much that Black Tide's horse just got the kill. And that'll be it. It looked like we were going to see a GK rally for, especially after the 3rd quarter. But TMW kind of snuffed it out and sealed the victory, 11-5. Match was maybe, other than the 3rd quarter though, the match was pretty dominant showing by TMW, so the score kind of reflects the overall match. So, you want to hand out any MVPs, Juvie? You want to pick an MVP? I'll let you be the one that picks the official MVP of the match.
Of the entire match, it would have to be Clockwise, who had more than 13 kills between both maps.
If you had to give a runner-up, who would you say? Probably Soda or maybe...
Soda or maybe Locked Out.
Yeah, Locked Out was pretty
D-Man
good.
also was doing some good work.
I'd say for GK, D-Man, and Locked Out were definitely two of the stronger showings.
But I mean, TMW, it's hard to pick it's hard to pick someone who did the best from their team just because they were all working together so well.
It was the team that ultimately won the rounds. It wasn't any individual players.
Like, you'd have a few players with high scores, not just one guy who's like 11-1. You know, you'd have like 6-1, 5-1, 4-1.
All right. Yeah. So you got anything you wanna say about since you're basically just sat and watched the team that you'll be playing in the next round of the playoffs?
Well, I mean, we tied them last time, and as long as I can get some of our stronger players out, I think it'll be a really tight match. I know I will try to avoid Nordtown. Depending on who picks the first map, I'll try and negate that for sure.
Yeah, they definitely look strong. They definitely have a very, very strong and deep roster when it comes to ranged. All right, so
I also gotta say
go ahead.
the match that reflects Clockwise personally. At the beginning, when he first started this tournament, he's never led before, and so at the beginning, TMW was rocky and perhaps even more rocky than TWM. But as Clockwise got more experienced, that went the other way. And I just asked him, he's the one that led today.
Well, there we go.
That's impressive. He had some really great calls, especially on Reverend with that cav hit, and I noticed a few times some of his players moved on some flanks in Nordtown that would have been devastating if they hadn't cut it off. It's impressive for a new caller.
All right, so final
It is.
score is not reflected by the screen right now. Final score was 11-5 TMW, and they move on to face Canucks. And on the other side of the bracket, Balians, off their 9-7 victory over White Meat, is still awaiting the winner of RAF versus KOA, which is probably going to go down sometime next week. And if schedule permits, we'll probably be there covering that. All right. Thank you everybody who's watching. I'm Black, and with me is Juvie and Eternal. Thank you guys very much. You guys were great.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.